All right, guys, we got Reindeer Games WOD number 3. Athletes are allowed to pick up the worm before the clock starts. So they can pick up the worm whenever they're ready. They have a 10-second countdown, and they'll have that worm up. And then as the clock goes 3, 2, 1, go, then the rowers can start. But if the athletes don't have the worm on their shoulders yet, the athletes would not be allowed to start rowing yet. Guys will be rowing to 20 calories, girls will be rowing to 16 calories. Let's say you have 3 girls on the rower, 3 girls will row to 16 calories. If you have 3 guys on the rower, 3 guys will row to 20 calories. They finish that row. They can transition over to the worm, and then they'll be moving into their other movements too. So they have 20 synchronized deadlifts, as well as 20 synchronized wall walks. All right. The weights in the barbell. 2 girls can do deadlifts, 2 guys can do deadlifts, or whatever they need to do. All right. So they're moving through their 20 synchronized wall walks. They're moving through 20 synchronized deadlifts. Let's say someone fatigues on the wall walks. They can migrate out, and then somebody hops in to do wall walks instead. Let's say Maggie fatigues on the deadlifts, and she can hop into the worm if she wants to too. So you can kind of freely rotate however you want to rotate. We're looking for 20 reps to be done of each movement. As you saw, the wall walks may take longer. Athletes can sub in and out of there however they want to sub in and out of there, especially after they finish the deadlifts. After that, there's 4 dumbbells on the floor. All right, we don't care who grabs what dumbbell, but we want all 4 dumbbells in use for this part. We're moving through 20 single arm synchronized dumbbell thrusters. We're looking for the synchronization to happen at the top of the thrusters. All right, we don't care if you alternate arms, stand on the same side the whole time, doesn't matter to us. After those 20 synchronized single arm dumbbell thrusters, we're moving into 20 medicine ball sit-ups and 20 toe to bar, chest to bar. The toe to bar, chest to bar is not synchronized. It's one person going at a time. There's one, belt check should be down for this part. Yep, so we're going one person at a time. So moving through it like that. They can also do singles. And if they do singles, they have to let go of the bar in between. So we'll have belts do 1 chest to bar, and then Connor, you're gonna do 1 toe to bar. All right, and they can alternate back and forth like that. All right, we're looking for 20 reps of the alternating combo. So that's gonna be 40 reps in total. So 20 of the toe to bar, 20 of the chest to bar for that one to finish. Now we're moving into 20 synchronized dumbbell snatches. All right, so all 4 dumbbells on the floor. We don't care who grabs what weight. We want the synchronization to happen at the top of the dumbbell snatches. All right, they can alternate. They don't have to alternate. After 20 of those, they're moving back to the rower. That was essentially round 1 completed. Now they're moving into the rower. The girls are rowing 16 calories. The guys are rowing 20 calories. After they finish that row, they are then moving into 20 synchronized deadlifts and 20 synchronized toes to bar. All right, transition can happen however. We can have 2 girls on the barbells. We can have 2 guys on the barbell. It doesn't matter. All right, synchronized at the top of the deadlifts. You guys know that. On the toes to the bar, just looking for both feet touching at the same time. All right. After 20 synchronized deadlifts and 20 synchronized toes to the bar, we're then moving to 20 synchronized single arm dumbbell thrusters. All right, you guys will have 1 judge working you through more of the deadlift sit-up stuff and 1 judge working you more through the ones that change. After that, 20 medicine ball sit-ups and 20 wall-facing handstand push-ups. The wall-facing handstand push-up, only 1 person is doing that. And Seppi is our champion at the wall-facing handstand push-ups. All right, both hands touching that line, moving through those handstand push-ups. Can we see a couple more med ball sit-ups too? I haven't gotten that yet. So they touch, and we're counting the touch at the top. All right, after 20 medicine ball sit-ups and those 20 wall-facing handstand push-ups, we have 20 dumbbell snatches. And these guys are still holding the worm over there. All right, that's 2 rounds down. After that, we're going back to the rower. Again, 20 cals for guys, 16 for ladies. Again, you can have 3 girls going or 3 guys going in the row or whatever works for you. Once they finish that 20 cal and 16 cal row, then they're moving into 20 deadlifts again and 20 synchronized handstand push-ups. Cool. So they're moving through those movements, synchronized handstand push-ups. We're looking for synchronization at the top of the handstand push-up. All right, so that'd be a no rep there. She's hanging out waiting for him, that'd be a good rep there. All right, let's say the worm people end up dropping the worm. If they drop the worm, the whole team will have to run over and hang from the cage. So once we see all 12 feet off the ground, they're good. Now they can go back to where they left off. So maybe they're finishing up the deadlifts and finishing up the handstand push-ups. After that, they're moving into single arm dumbbell thrusters once that worm is back on the shoulders. All right, so single arm dumbbell thrusters. Cool. After 20 synchronized single arm dumbbell thrusters, we're now moving into 20 bar muscle ups and 20 synchronized med ball sit-ups. All right, after 20 of those and the 20 med ball sit-ups, let's say they finish the med ball sit-ups early, they could stop there and then they could help with the bar muscle ups as well. All right, so try to move through those pieces quicker to give yourself more break in those other movements. After they finish that, they're moving to 20 single arm dumbbell snatches. Don't care who grabs what weight as long as all 4 dumbbells are in use by 4 individual athletes. After they finish that, that's 3 rounds done. Then the athletes can rotate again in and out throughout the worm as much as they want to throughout the workout. They don't have to wait till the movement transitions. They can do it whenever. Oh man, Maggie's got all that weight, huh? So they move through 20 cals in the row for guys, 16 for the ladies. After that, they are going back to the deadlifts. So 2 people are deadlifting and 2 people are moving through synchronized chest to bar pull-ups. You can just air it. You don't have to. So they move through their synchronized. All right, cool. So they got 1 rep there. Let's say they get to 20 reps, then we'll move on to the next single arm dumbbell thrusters. All right, while they're doing that, cool, they finish at 20 reps. Now we're moving on to our last movement, our second to last movement. We have 20 medicine ball sit-ups and handstand walks. So we're gonna make sure those barbells are moved out of the way, give you guys a little bit more space on the rowers, but we have 2 pieces of chalk lines on the ground. We are looking for you to touch that first chalk line, touch the second chalk line, and then touch the first chalk line again. And that is 1 good rep. Or go past the line, that's fine too. So that would be a no rep. So you can go backwards, you can turn around and do a pirouette, whatever works for you. He gets a little camera shy. All right, that's the fancy way to do it. So that would be 1. All right, we're looking for the team to do 20. Do you want to do one? So that would be our recommended way of doing that. We'll also have a box around the station. So if you go too far to the outsides, it would be considered a no rep as well. All right, after they finish 6 of those, or 20 of those, so 6 feet down, 6 feet back, then the team will move into 20 synchronized dumbbell snatches. And we have a 25-minute time cap on this. It's gonna be a tight time cap for most teams. But that is your workout, all right? So one thing to think about too, we didn't talk about too much, deadlift-wise. We're gonna have 2 girls deadlifting that weight or 2 guys deadlifting the weight. It does not have to be mixed gender. All right, dumbbells on the floor. We have 50 pounders for guys, 35 pounds for ladies. They don't have to be for that gender. It could be the guys using 35 pounds, the ladies using the 50s, whatever works for them. All right, I know that one had a lot of moving parts to it. We recommend practicing, and let us know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.